revelation. I was waiting for your salvation. Now I realize after just a little bit of hard time, something, I'm just fine.
My problem or my thing that I thought was negative was in actual fact my salvation. What a revelation, you know what I mean? You know,
yeah.
the idea of that the thing that you think is going to be painful was indeed your salvation, and that is the epiphany, the revelation that you have, right? So rather than the words sounding good, having them really have deep meaning that have like a wow effect on the listener or the listener.
Thank you for this revelation. This is my salvation. Like this, you're realizing this is my salvation. I am now a better person than I was before. Somehow to kind of bring that in. Now I'm just fine, leaving it all behind. Just fine. You're out of my mind. So basically, you're realizing that after all that time, it wasn't that hard, right? If you look back on it, you're like, God, why was I? I've done this so many times. Why was I so caught up and so upset with this loser? And I was out of my life and. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like, you can have that kind of a revelation.
Yeah, he was just a cat, man. He was just a cat.
Or
hardcore. Okay, let's go back to the pre-chorus. Just fine. This happens and I lose my mind, but I'm just fine. I'm
fine leaving it all behind. It could be a really great.
That'd be a way to resolve it. I'm just fine. I'm just fine. I'm just fine. That's all behind. Just fine. That's all. Just fine. That's all behind. Trees in bloom, grass is greener than I've ever seen it. Winter's over, spring is here. Heart is better than I've ever felt it. Don't you think we should, like, step by step, like, thank you for this? You know, like, exactly. You're creating, thank you for this. Not 100% sold in that phrasing.
I need to hear that pre-chorus a little bit more over and over, because I'm not quite familiar with the melody.
And I thank you. Okay.
Thank you for this revelation. Should be the lyric that goes in just before this salvation.
And I thank you for my salvation.
And I thank you for my salvation.
And I thank you, because thank you, like, I think just thank you, it doesn't sing so well, but I thank you. You know, I have you to thank, you know. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you for this revelation. For this revelation.
Yes, I thank you for this revelation. Thank you. I thank you for your salvation. Sorry. I thank you for.
I thank you for this revelation. I thank you for this salvation. I thank.
I love I thank you.
I thank you. Yeah, yeah, but was my salvation, something was my salvation, this epiphany or this awakening or whatever. What do you got here? The hardest thing.
How about this? How about transformation?
Yeah, transformation's good.
Transformation.
Instead of salvation?
Instead of salvation, because you know what? I have to admit, from my perspective,
Yeah.
salvation's a bit too...
Yeah, it's kind of biblical.
It's a bit too
Yeah.
Christian rock for my taste.
You got it, bud. Yeah.
So I think
Yeah.
transformation...
Transformation's cool.
It's a butterfly. It's springtime.
Okay.
Butterflies coming out of the